everybody, welcome back. We have a new update for tomorrow, so we're going to go through the patch notes. I will end this video pretty soon, and then I'm going to swap over to my Alpha to Omega characters. Alright, so new content. We have Guardian Dreadnoughts. These are going to be different from Lancer Dreadnoughts. They're gonna be more similar to the standard dreadnoughts that we're used to, like the, Revelation and stuff. However, these are going to be able to fit a new kind of module that will allow you to AFK sort of fight smaller ships and drones. We'll get a little bit more into that in a moment. So these dreadnoughts enhance their all-around capability to counter ships of different tonnages. They adapt to the ever-changing combat situation. Its feature is the ability to equip capital close-in defense guns. CSID, essentially. Capital ship close-in defense. Which will allow them to apply damage to multiple ships at the same time. However, they will lose accuracy from doing so, but gain accuracy if they maintain combat with the same ship for long periods of time. It has a strong radar performance, is not easily disrupted. Alright. Guardian class dreadnoughts cannot use the old nanocore series, but will be adapted in a future version. Seems like they're trying to update our client. They do mention that there's a new client coming pretty soon. Bodyguard Dreadnought can be equipped with 3 main weapons and 1 set of close-in defense guns. For the convenience of Capsuleers, the 4 new Bodyguard Dreadnoughts will be available to travel in high-sec until February 27th at reset. So you have 13 days to get your ship from Gina all the way out to low-sec and null-sec. Right, you can obtain these through the store or manufacture them with blueprints and reverse engineering. The fleet close-in defense guns. These are those new modules that these Guardian Dreadnoughts will mount. Is a rapid-fire weapon system mounted on some of the extra-large ships used to detect and destroy small ships and fighters and drones. It automatically tracks and targets with the help of a smart fire control radar. That is going to be a module you will have to have in order to make this weapon work. The fleet close-in defense gun features a dedicated high-speed identification system that automatically distinguishes between friendly fleet members, their drones, hostile targets, ensuring precise and effective engagement against threats. So what this will do is it will automatically determine that your fleet members and their drones are not a threat, and will start to automatically target and engage hostile enemies. With the assistance of this system, the close-in weapon can attack multiple targets simultaneously without relying on the mothership's targeting system, meaning you will not have to lock whatever enemy you want that gun to be attacking. It will automatically have all of that as part of its function. I'm not sure if that will cause a issue with the target lock system in general. However, from what it looks like, it kind of just is a passive weapon system that you will activate when you need it, and it will start attacking the closest weapon, the closest enemy it can. Not really sure. Continuous attacks on the same target can gradually improve its accuracy and damage, but once you move from that target to a new target, it will reset all those bonuses and we'll have to regain all that. Currently, the Bodyguard Dreadnought supports this weapon system and can fit one set of close-in defense guns. There is no other capital ship that will be able to use this currently. The first batch of close-in guns have 3 models. The Versatile Fleet Close Gun. It has balanced firepower and accuracy, and is capable of attacking ships and drones, including fighters and lightweight ships. The second type is an anti-ship close-in gun. It has higher firepower and lower accuracy, and can only attack ships, but that includes pirate ships and drones. So the third one is the Light Fleet Close-in Gun, and it will have lower firepower, higher accuracy, but can only attack drones, and it seems like it can only be used in the showdown mode. Alright, you can get them from the store or the loyalty point store from blueprints and you manufacture them. Then you will have a Alliance Close-in Defense Gun. The stand-up close-in defense gun array, designed for Alliance combat, has a core structure similar to the Fleet Close-in Gun. That was the one that can target ships, drones, lightweight ships, and fighters. The difference lies in its integration with high-speed Alliance identification system, allowing it to instantly identify and avoid Alliance members and their drones while attacking all other targets. Supported by the Structure Office and Mission Network. Alright, so the Structure Office and the Mission Network will have that Alliance close-in defense weapon that you can mount on it. It is a fully independent high-speed identification system, autonomously searching for and attacking targets without relying on citadels or fortizars. It lacks a diplomatic identification system, so caution is advised during operations. Okay, so if you have a second alliance that you are working together to protect a region of space, that secondary alliance may be in the line of fire of that weapon system. Currently, only the Fortizar is capable of fitting one stand-up Alliance close-in defense gun. It includes 3 models: Universal, Anti-Ship, and Light. new skills for the close-in weapons. Purchase and train with ISK. Okay. We have a new Concord destroyer. This one's kind of interesting. It is an experimental destroyer launched by Concord, designed to search for pirate bases in dangerous areas and deliver powerful strikes against pirate facilities. It has a strong defense and a powerful fire control radar, and it prioritizes a microwarp drive, allowing flexible use of various small turrets and missiles, so you can use whatever weapon system you want to use. On a tactical level, the Allegiance is the name of the ship. Allegiance can be fitted with Covert Ops Cloak, Covert Ops Field Generator, Missile Launcher Bomb, Large Torpedo Launcher, and Bombard Tactic Module, allowing it to effectively strike large enemy targets. So it looks like they want this Concord destroyer to be the antithesis to the new dreadnoughts. They're going to warp in cloaked. They're going to lock you down with whatever they have available. They will pop a cynosural field generator, which will allow capital ships to come through for backup. And it can launch bombs and large torpedoes. That's interesting that this destroyer can fit a large torpedo launcher. Instead of putting a bomb on there, I would much rather have that large torpedo launcher. That is a much better option over a bomb launcher. Especially if you're hunting large targets like battleships and dreadnoughts and carriers and supercarriers. This thing is going to be a little bit scary for those. It can be fit. The Loyalist class can be fit with 4 main weapons and 1 missile bomb launcher. Missile launcher bomb. How to obtain? Buy them on the market from the event manual. Okay, Bombard Tactic Module. So what this is a replacement of the bomber mode for all of the stealth bomber ships. So instead of having that, you will have this bombard module that you will have to activate, similar to like a Citadel module, a tactical module, repair module, all of those tactical ones. Low slots, if I remember. No, it's a mid slot. It will sit under tactical modules. So it's just going to be another tactical module you'll have to buy off the market in order to utilize your siege mode, kinda. Alright, so we have some new fighters, heavy fighters, and something else. Lightweight ships. Okay, we have the Guard Light Attack Fighter. it emphasizes agility over flight velocity with high weapon accuracy and high rate of fire with low damage. So those are going to be kind of similar to the light space superiority fighters. With the aid of a new fire control radar, it can handle multiple small enemies, making it suitable for defending the mothership or providing long-range fire support. I wonder if that's kind of like a fighter version of the large guards, sentry drones, like these. Meaning they'll be stuck around the mothership. Says it can provide long-range fire support, which I guess I would consider 60 kilometers at 50% being kind of long range, so on fighters that might be further range. The next one is the Iron Guard Heavy Attack Fighter. So these are going to be for your super carriers. With high defense, good agility, high weapon accuracy, and fast rate of fire. Once again, defending the mothership or providing long-range fire support against enemy capital ships. So yeah, it's gonna be similar to the guards for large drones, where it'll sit around the mothership and it can defend it or completely destroy something at long range. Alright. The lightweight Allegiance Destroyer, after undergoing lightweight modifications, has its tactical module and large devices removed. Despite these changes, it maintains high defense and agility, allowing it to flexibly engage medium to close range enemy targets. Okay, that's the third kind of it's the lightweight destroyer. Okay. Obtained from Wasteseeker Checkpoint and Gravitational Wave Drop, or you can buy it in the Home Returning Festival store. New Nanocore. If you haven't seen this thing, it looks beautiful. It's got a dragon going in circles around it. I don't know how I would show it off. If you look on the Eve Echoes Discord, and you look at their update patch note there, which has a lot less information on what's actually going on, but it covers the nanocore a little bit better. Beautiful nanocore, and it seems to be it's mostly about, it has a whole lot about, let me pull it up, oh god, Discord? There's also a Eve Echoes Ask Me Anything, so put in your information, ask a question, win a reward. Let's find it here. It is a really beautiful nanocore. If you don't like the look of the nanocore effect, you can turn off that in the settings. It will fall under other players' special effects, so turn that off if you don't want to see a dragon circling around your ship. Initially, They said that it will have an issue with banana core effect colors until the update. I don't see it here, but it was supposed to protect against weapon disruption and capacitor warfare, and then ignore part of the target's resistance at the cost of overloading its own capacitor. Interesting. The game client is currently undergoing an update on it. Once it's available, the nanocore color effects will be working, and then you can update it. We have a bunch of new general units, which I will probably consider picking up a couple of these for my own main account. So these will be mounted on our tactical defense implants. That is our passive implant here. So you will actually be able to mount things to it now, on top of some other things that you could mount on it previously. So the first one here is a ship shield recharge adjustment. It reduces the recharge time, meaning you have a better shield recharge, but you lose shield amount. That is so powerful for a super carrier, you have no idea. Super carriers already have an incredible shield recharge, and if you slap this on there, you're going to be able to tank anywhere between 3 and 15% more DPS, even with the reduced amount of shield hit points. It is going to be insane. This is also going to put the Navy battleships back to what they were before they nerfed the shield recharge on them. So if you liked your Navy battleships having a decent shield recharge, that will fix that. It will also fix the, which ship was it? Chimera? Was it? Cobra. The Cobra also lost a lot of its shield recharge, so getting that on your tactical implant will bring you back to pre-nerf. Alright, so the second one here is ship armor and structure adjustment. It will give you up to 10% extra armor, but it will reduce your structure by 10%. I don't think that's very useful. That would have been much better as an armor resistance than it would have been just the straight up armor. Oh well. Sensor dampening resistance adjustment. You will gain up to 25% sensor dampening resistance, but your scan resolution will become 10% worse, meaning it will take you longer to lock onto an enemy. The next one here is a tracking disruption resistance. It's the same idea. You will gain 25% tracking disruption resistance, but you will lose 10% of your turret tracking speed. Do not touch this if you are a battleship or anything larger, anything larger than a battleship. It is not worth your time. You already have large weapon systems that struggle with hitting small ships, and having 10% less tracking speed will mean you just won't hit them like ever. Alright, target painter resistance adjustments. So you can reduce the effect of a target painter on you, but you will also become 10% bigger in your signature radius. I don't know where that's useful. Because where you would lose that target painter effect on you, you're just gonna have a 10% bigger ship all the time. And that means things that previously were like a 1 in 5 chance of hitting you are now gonna be like a 1 in 4 or something like that. And especially if you run a micro warp drive, you do not want to be any bigger than you have to be. A passive 10% signature radius is never a good idea. Energy emission resistance adjustment. Capacitor warfare resistance, 20%. That's pretty good. Capacitor battery effect, minus 10%. Honestly, I would run that. That's a good one. I rarely have capacitor batteries on my fits, so just having that on there is going to make it so ships that were struggling in a fight because of capacitor need are going to be more effective at maintaining their own capacitor when there is a Nosferatu or neutralizer affecting you. That is such a good general unit. If you have the money for it, that is the one I would go for. Alright, Stasis Weaponifier Resistance Adjustment. Gain a resistance of 20%, but you lose 5% of your ship velocity. I think that's a good one. Frigates, destroyers, and cruisers get that. The 5% flight velocity is worth losing if during those moments of being webified or grappled, I guess that'll apply to a grapple as well, you're gonna have 20% better velocity pretty much overall while those are active. It might just save your life. You're already going fast enough for your ship size. 5% less isn't going to affect you that much, but the weaponifier resistance is going to save you. So, the good ones here are the weaponifier resistance and the capacitor warfare resistance, along with the ship shield recharge adjustment. Those are so good. Alright, you can obtain them from Inquisitors and reverse engineer them, or you can buy them in the store. Alright, implant reset. Oh boy, what have we here? They are introducing a new type of implant reset extractor, which can extract and restore implants trained by capsuleers and return a certain portion of compilers. Hey, welcome, Azum. Yeah, they've been cooking. They've been cooking real hard. I don't know what they're cooking, but they're cooking. Might be, crack? We don't know. Alright. The higher the quality of the implant extractor, the higher the corresponding return ratio. Low-level implants are unstable and extraction would destroy them, so only implants at level 25 and above can be reset with these items. Extracted implants and returned compilers will all be clone-bound items. So if you were hoping to extract everything and sell them on the market, nope. You're gonna have to reinvest them into a different implant. I guess that's not the worst thing. I don't really have a need for it. Everything I have is the implants that I want. So I'm okay with that. Right, new Stellar Clash Wyvern. It is a corporation event. There are two leaderboards, the Combat Leaderboard and the Bodyguard Dreadnought Manufacturer Leaderboard. New Dreadnoughts. We look forward to Capsuleers fighting for the corporation's honor and achieving new heights. If even one individual in your corporation has a malicious score farm or other violations relating to the event, the entire corporation will be canceled from the event, and they will no longer be able to participate. So, do not screw over your corporation, unless that is your intent. If that's in your intent, can we see it across the board and just watch one guy destroy everyone's event? That'd be funny. Alright, new festival store. It contains a variety of super value supplies, allowing capsuleers to select and purchase supplies as needed. They will grant dragon scale currency, which you can use to redeem the new nanocore, general full reset extractors, and other valuable items. You will also have a chance of winning the daily lucky grand prize. Oh yeah, no, I can see like a group of friends spreading out to a bunch of different corporations, especially the really popular ones that always win, and just trying to get that corporation banned from the event. I'm kind of waiting for it. Meanwhile, winning lucky prize, which includes the new powerful ships and new Capsuleer Outpost and Corporation Outpost skins. You're not getting a Capsuleer Outpost, you're getting a skin for a Capsuleer Outpost. Alright. Dragon Scale Exchange Store can be used to redeem rare items such as the Soaring Dragon and Dragon Chant nanocores. Okay. I don't remember the Dragon Chant nanocore actually being any good, so go for the other one. if you have the option. They're stating please use them in time capsulator because they had to re-up the last event for a short amount of time due to players not using their reset materials in time. Event manual, which means we will be given the treasure supply boxes again. I will be obtaining those, and I will probably... I will probably be dumping those into a... dragon box, so that way I can get 3 Karuras or something. I don't know. We'll see what's available, and I might change my mind on that, but for now, I'm currently aiming to get, 3 of these capital dreadnoughts. I don't know whether I want the Karura, the Hubris, the Bane, or the Valraven, but I'm leaning toward the Karura. I thought about the Hubris for a long time, but it's just not going to be what I want to use for events. Bane's really cool. I love the look of the Revelation, but I don't want to scale into lasers. So Karura is probably my option. Alright, new Waste Seeker event. This one's really cool. This one is actually really cool, and I will be trying to participate in it. So through all of the combat that we've done in Cobalt Edge, Concord has decided to try to make a virtual recreation of Waste Seekers to further enhance our combat capabilities, I guess, and learn more about Waste Seekers in general. So, the Waste Seeker combat test is a no-loss combat mode. No-loss combat mode. Get in there with your ships, whatever you want to fly, get in there, fight these things, and have fun. You're not going to lose your ship. It's part of the reason why I want to get 3 Karuras for this event, because I want to go into that super expert mode. Capsuleers must complete the challenges in sequence. Rewards for challenge missions are issued once, and repeating the same challenge will not yield bonus rewards. Yeah, get your Cyans ready, get your Navy battleships ready, get your Marshals ready, which I will be throwing the Marshals at these. I think that would be really fun. What I don't see here is if you can do this as a fleet, or if this is an individual only event. I would assume you should be able to bring a fleet. So the expert and super expert combat test are made for advanced battleships or capital ships and higher. They will have medium and small high-speed waste seeker ships. Have yourself a web of fire and a scram or a disruptor. Probably just a scram and a web of fire, so that way you can lock down these high-speed ships. You do not want to be caught out by their speed. If these are anything like the ships we encountered back in the day when it was just a glitch, be prepared. Shut them down and kill them. Right. The Capital Super Expert, which is meant for carriers and super carriers. I believe it's more meant for super carriers, so be careful bringing carriers into this. It is technically meant for capital ships and higher, along with the small speed ships of the previous tier. Enemies will be gradually including high damage and high defense large tonnage ships, including carriers equipped with high-speed fighters. So all those AI cyans we've been fighting, we're gonna have a Waste Seeker capital ship on grid. Watch out. That's gonna be scary. Alright, you will be rewarded with LP, heck yes, a dragon scale currency for the event, an exclusive medal, and personal merit. So, if you have a Marshal or any Concord ship that you're going to throw at this, you're going to be gaining merit at an extra rate. Alright, we also have our Flex buyback event. Not really Flex buyback, but Flex refund event. We have a 7-day login starting from January 15th, which is tomorrow. My time will be 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, why haven't they updated the Cyan to have that? We also have a new song, Dragon Dance. Too bad I can't play it on the stream, because I will definitely be wanting to listen to it. Balance adjustments for a bunch of ships, particularly Navy ships and Spec Ops ships. Alright, let's have a look. What it looks like is they are removing all of the ship requirements for the electronic warfare skill requirement and making it just a standard base attribute for the ship. I don't know if that's going to come back as a as like a roll bonus, or if that's just going to be baked into the stats. But all the bonuses that you get for your electronic warfare skill on your faction battleships and frigates, where are we? Faction frigates? No, it's Navy special frigates. So all of these expert electronic warfare bonuses will now be part of the ship, rather than having to skill into it. And they are now getting adjustments to their scan resolution, sensor strength, and signature radius across the board. Except for the Tristan Navy issue, which is only getting a scan resolution buff, and the Rifter fleet is getting a scan resolution buff. Why did they need to buff the Tristan Navy issue? I know it's only a 2.5% scan resolution buff, but it did not need that as far as I'm aware. The thing was already, like, ultra powerful. Alright. Navy battleships are getting the same electronic warfare skill requirement removal, and having those baked into their base stats. Spec Ops battleships. The bonus from Battleship Command skill is now included in the base attributes. So let's have a look at those. Spec Ops, Scorpion, Spec Ops, that would be the Battleship Command skill. This one here. And the third set of skill requirements is now changed to Battleship Command. Okay, so once again, they're removing the electronic warfare, and they are changing it to Battleship Command, and all of this stuff that fit under the Battleship Command is now just part of the ship. The Armageddon Spec Ops. This one. Where is that? It is now getting a 10% increase to the drone damage and a 2.5% increase to the drone EHP per level. The Scorpion Spec Ops is getting a tactical disruption and range bonus increase from 7.5% to 10%. The Annihilator, that's a Navy battleship. No, it's one of the faction ones. Annihilator, where are you? There you are. Stasis Webfire effective range increased from 10% to 12.5%. Wow. That is a lot of extra range on a Webfire. Warp Disruptor effective range from 10.5% up to 12.5%. Oh boy, they want this thing to clap you at range. New bonus, damage control activation time, plus 5 seconds. Heck yeah. So that's going to be under a roll bonus, I believe. So it's now going to get an extra 5 seconds of damage control activation. Why are they buffing the Annihilator? Isn't that thing, like, better than the, Vindicator already? That's wild. Right, the Marzio is getting a nerf. The Marzio's damage control activation time is reducing from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. Sensor strength is going up by 4.9%, and capacitor is being increased by 2.4%. Okay. The Salamander, that's the destroyer, I believe. Yes, Salamander is getting a cannon damage increase from 15% to 16%. Okay. Interesting. Not really sure what an extra 5% of damage is gonna do for the Salamander. You can now repackage the Orca, and it will be 50,000 cubic meters. I don't know why that matters. Right now. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Versatile assault ship can now be repackaged, and it will be 2,000 cubic meters when repackaged. Or 2 million. 2 million cubic meters when repackaged. Can any of the jump freighters actually carry that? I don't think any of the carriers can carry that. The freighters. I think that is smaller on the versatile assault ships than what they were. I don't know. Okay, so this one I don't understand. I don't really know so much other than they're just changing the tech level for 25 specialized skills in shield, armor, drone, and gunnery, and missile, which they are changing from requirement of tech level 10 to tech level 8. I guess because you can start training battleship skills at tech 8, they want you to be able to skill into all of those other skills. Okay, construction. Cyan, Lucent, and the 4 Empire Force Auxiliary ships are changing the amount of ship blueprints. They're increasing in ISK cost. And they're also increasing some material cost. Or material amount. In particular, the Force Auxiliaries are having a reduction in their damage hull for carriers, decreased from 75 to 50, and having the average cost slightly decreased. Okay. Cosmic anomalies. The advanced laboratory missions will now have a higher chance of encountering the Cyan. And that would be your highest level labs. In high-sec, that would be the 5.5 million lab. So we're going from I believe it's a 2% chance to see a Cyan, AI Cyan in that lab, to a 2.5% chance to see a Cyan in one of those on the last wave. Gravitational wave graph and cosmic anomalies will have a 25% increased chance to find salvagers. While the basic salvagers is still at the same rate they've been at. So if it was like a 1% chance to get an advanced salvager, you're going to have a 1.25% chance. Although I think the chance is actually much lower than that. It's like a 0.3% chance. So you'd have like a 0.32% chance or something like that. It's not much. Alright. Capsuleer Scout outposts are being buffed. They now have 2 low slots and can be fitted with resource extraction management centers. The advanced resource extraction management centers now have extra mining arrays and cargo holds. Gravity trap device. You can initiate scanning and capture cosmic signatures without occupying sovereignty. All structures default reinforcement attempts change to 2, and it will no longer change with module or status. So you can put all structures into reinforcement twice, and then the third time you can destroy it. Ranks and merits will no longer be cleared upon leaving militia, but they will be cleared after joining a different faction. So if you don't want to do the militia stuff anymore, you can leave without fear of losing your rank and merit. However, if you join a different faction other than the original one you were in, you will lose all of that and you will have to rebuild it. Corp missions and store are now available to tech level 7 and below characters, but will only be made available at 30 days after joining that corporation. There's a bunch of changes to Alliance sustentation fees. Those are very expensive. Optimized Kleinwell combat state. Optimized exceeding price range when selling flex. Optimized introduction to the structure jump drive. Fixed an issue where the can-use striker could not fit a siege tactical module. That would have been so annoying. You get this special striker battle cruiser, and you can't even use the siege module. That's funny. Corporate alliance might not turn neutral when diplomacy exceeds the maximum limit, and fixed an issue with integrated salvagers with salvage rewards or trapper mechanisms. That's kind of funny. Alright, well, man, that's a lot of changes. Makes me want to go to sleep and wake up tomorrow and spend $300. No, I don't know how much I'm going to spend on this event. I don't know how much I want one of those new dreadnoughts. Because they would be very useful in these kind of high-tech event things that you can activate from station. But I just don't see... I would be able to use that ship for like 2 weeks every like 3 months or something like that. So I'd be using it like 4 weeks. Or, well, I'd probably use it for like 7 or 8 weeks in a year. I don't know. That's a hard choice to kind of justify buying any of the capital ships right now. I cannot wait. Unfortunately, they're only allowed in high sec for the next 13 days. So if you want one, buy one, get it out to your low sec system or null sec system, and get out before they lock you in place. And then you have to pay an exorbitant amount of money to transfer it to a low sec ITC. Look at all the alliance problems we've been having because of the new changes. Alright, let's see if we can get a few million today. I haven't been on these characters much since I started the Alpha to Omega characters. So I do want to do some labs if they're available. How many skill points am I sitting on? Huh. Okay. When do I even dump these skill points into? I guess I should start looking into capital stuff. Especially if I'm gonna be moving into a Karura for events. I should at least do Capital Dreadnought. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's undock. We'll get our nanocore and stuff in order. What if I just had, like, 3 Rorquals that I bring into these events? That'd be kind of funny. Have they changed this yet? It does not lock you down. That's good. Cool. Still the same. Very nice. Uh-huh.
Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active.
Did you see the, Discord, coverage of the new nanocore?
Destination reached.
It looks beautiful. It's got this dragon circling around the outside of the ship, and it's like all glowing and stuff. It's really cool. Too bad that's in Marshals or something in the vein. Yeah, definitely look up the Discord announcement on it. It is so good looking. Of course, I like anything that's sort of flashy in general. Should we just go to Nia Biden for our first? Hell. Maybe we'll just go to Nia Biden first. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of time spent grinding this game, and not a lot of people have that kind of time. And I know a lot of people have problems with the monetization of the game. Definitely some questionable things there. But honestly, I'm just here to have fun in high sec and just enjoy my time. A little bit of a internet issue there. Good lord, what is going on with this? Do I take the chance of a 2.5% chance to get a... Yeah, if you have a low-end phone, it'll definitely happen. But they have corrected quite a bit of that. They've been working a lot on, like, alliance battles and stuff like that. It is Nia Biden.
Fleet jump.
Warp drive
As you can
active.
see, I'm on an emulator, so it's going to be jank anyway. So don't judge the game based off of what you see here. Alright. Anomaly, ruined lab.
Fleet warp.
Oh, you can absolutely
Warp
catch up.
drive active.
So on my channel, on my YouTube channel, I am uploading a series called Alpha to Omega. We are working our way through Tech 1 through 7, in the hopes to actually buy our Omega account
We're being warp scrambled.
with in-game currency and try to maintain that.
We're being warp
And it's
scrambled.
all free to play. We're not paying any money for it. And we're doing everything we can to very comfortably and reasonably make it to that level. So if you want to follow me on YouTube, it is Orion_IKOA. You can find the link in my Twitch description. So it might be something you look into. It is not edited, so everything I do is on the stream and uploaded to YouTube.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I don't need the volume from my other two characters. We're not going to lose health on them anyway.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
So what did you, end up playing, Dot? Or Doug? I don't know what to call you. Dot, Doug? Gosh, that healing on the Starbreak core is just so good. I honestly don't even need the shield booster until we get into a 5 million lab.
We're under attack.
I mean, we're in a 5 million lab.
We're
Oh,
under
Lord.
attack. We're under attack.
Right, here is our current DPS right now as we sit here without activating anything. Just below 6,000 on 2 characters. And just above 6,000 DPS on 1 character. Yeah, this is a 5 millionth lap. The Marshal is insane.
We're under attack.
And not only is it a 5 millionist lab, it's the Caldari one, which means they're all firing missiles at me. I might have to change up my fit a bit. Because if we're just clearing this based solely on our nanocore activation, then I don't even need a shield booster. Watch the health.
We're under attack.
Oh, that is too good. No way.
Enemy
Okay,
ships
here comes wave
detected.
5. This is where we might actually have to heal. But they're 43 kilometers away, so we don't actually have to heal. Okay, I guess I need to do more testing.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
That's disgusting. So the core will give you 30% extra shield, like a, shield, like an armor plate, and it will also heal you for 30%. So, realistically, I think you can get like 60% of your health back in your shield. And that changes to armor when you have more armor than shield. As like a total value. So if you have like 100,000 shield and 101,000 armor, you'll have that bonus as an armor rather than what I have, which is in shield. This nanocore is insane. It also gives you damage. This nanocore on a Dominic's Navy issue or a Cobra, that's disgusting. And then you add in that new 15% shield recharge general unit. Oh my god.
Autopilot engaged.
Oh.
Warp
Do I
drive
even
active.
need a shield booster? Is there any point to me having a shield booster?
Warp drive active.
It's just there to make me feel good. I like your... I like your thoughts. Ooh, lost large. I think the large race seeker would actually challenge these things. There's a medium in Orsta.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I kind of struggled with it in my cyans. When you watch that cyan video I have out of doing a large race seeker, I struggled.
Destination reached.
Fleet warp.
So not only did we just do a
Warp
5
drive
millionist
active.
high-sec lab, we did not heal, and we only have one shield partner. Why don't I just replace
We're under
the
attack.
shield booster with a damage control?
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I mean, having another 6% isn't a bad idea.
Enemy ships detected.
Oh, I do have one. That moment when you forget you have 2 pages of modules. I guess I go reactive or second lead? Because I don't need the I don't need a 5th damage module. That's not reasonable.
Fleet warp.
If I go with a 2nd red, it means I just won't die.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I mean, you can go 2nd red, you can go with a reactive, but for my situation, I think the 2nd red is better.
We're under attack.
Out of sheer funny haha, you could go with, like an armor repairer, in case something really bad happened. But we're not in that kind of position.
Enemy ships detected.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day where I would have what I consider, like, minimum tank, and go, I guess I don't really need a shield booster.
Enemy ships detected.
I did think about a shield extender, but, you know, this thing acts as a shield extender. It would provide more tank. I could go with an afterburner, micro warp drive. I could throw on inertia stabilizer for faster warp time.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, and the micro warp drive would be nice to pick up the loot. That's a lot of options.
Enemy ships detected.
But like I said, I need to do more testing, I guess. It is hilarious going from the Alpha to Omega bounty of 1.3 million, and then you show up here in my main account, and one mission gets me 11.6, plus another 5 million for the mission itself.
Enemy ships detected.
It took me 2 hours. It took me like 3 hours to make that much on my Alpha 2 Omega account.
Fleet warp. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, even with the micro warp drive
We're under attack.
consuming 25% of the capacitor just for equipping it, I don't think the Martian would care.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Enemy ships detected.
So what do you think of the new, Concord destroyer? You think it's gonna be cool? A destroyer with a large missile launcher on it? Or, no, not launch missile, launch torpedo launcher.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna be cool. Because it sounds kinda nice having the option of like a bomb launcher, a large missile, or a launch torpedo. Who knows? Because the launch torpedo would be
We're under
way more
attack.
useful on a destroyer than a bomb
We're
launcher.
under attack.
Then it can also get the bomber mode that the frigates have.
Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
It only gets access to one large module. The rest are gonna be small weaponry.
We're being warp scrambled.
So it's gonna have 4 normal weapon slots and a bomb launcher slot that I guess you can choose between the bombs or the large torpedo.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack.
Yeah, it's an option. You get either a bomb launcher or a large torpedo. I think the large torpedo is more useful than the bomb launcher.
We're under attack.
Are we still at 3
Enemy
seconds
ships
activation?
detected.
Yeah. Definitely. 2.96 seconds of activation time on large rapids.
Enemy ships detected. Fleet warp.
Yep. That was worth it.
Warp drive active.
What's the hangar mod for the Cyan now? Did they update something that I just didn't pay attention to?
We're under attack.
Or did I just always have one and not pay attention to it?
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
Engineering rates, thank you. That's for Lucy.
Enemy ships detected.
Don't know. No, that's not a bad price for a cyan right now.
We're under attack.
Okay.
We're under attack.
I don't think I remember the cyan having access to that when I had it.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it was long before they did all the changes to the hangar modifications and stuff.
We're under attack.
How much does that affect the cyan now?
We're under attack.
Oh, was it? You said the Light Fighter Mark IV? That's a lot. That is definitely a lot.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, so I was at, 21,000 GPS before all that stuff was available to the cyan. So I probably would have been sitting at 26 or 27,000 with that.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah. Definitely huge for a cyan without a nanocore. Hell, it's huge for a
We're
cyan
under
with a
attack.
nanocore.
We're under attack. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yep, it is reset time.
Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
Aww.
We're under attack. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Seeing my ships warp together is always nice.
We're under attack.
Oh yeah, new Concord week 2? Oh man. I haven't reset any of this stuff.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
I guess I'll reset
We're
them all
under
tomorrow
attack.
or something.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I could. Or, you know, we can just ignore all that. Okay, so there should be one more. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, so there should be one more ISP-related mission. Should be. There it is. Okay, all ISP.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
Okay, so there should be one more ISP mission somewhere in here.
Enemy ships detected.
There it is. Yeah. Oh hell. Let's get it. Yeah, and sometimes you get a character that's lucky, and other times it's just like, nah, we're not doing this today. And other characters are just like, yeah, here you go. Have fun.
Fleet warp.
God dang it.
Warp drive active.
We literally got, like, all the stuff we needed within a couple of resets on this bottom character.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, I really do wish they would allow you to pay some amount of ISK in order to, like, choose your own
Enemy ships detected.
missions rather than, like, having to re-roll many, many times. And I wouldn't even care if that was like 100,000 ISK. I don't need
Enemy
the
ships
Nosferatus
detected.
either. I'm not using, like, any capacitor. Yeah, for a new player with so little ISK, it would be a bit of a pain, but having both options would be just fine.
We're under attack. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
I get to click even less with how the nanocore works. I don't even need my Nosferatus anymore. Oh yeah, Kinetic Burst is so good too. You can run any of the implants on the Marshal,
Enemy ships
whether it be
detected.
Kinetic Burst or Thermal Warhead or anything like that, and they're all just so good. Man, I really like the look of this new destroyer. Oh my god, it looks so good. So what it looks like mostly is they took the Enforcer and they took off that bottom fin, so it's just the
Enemy
triangle on
ships
top.
detected.
But it looks so good.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
I wonder if I can pull up that Discord announcement. Yeah. I mean, they had an episode kind of like that, didn't they? Where they actually had to
We're
like,
under
to
attack.
detach the top from the bottom.
We're
Because the
under
top was
attack.
actually the escape pod.
Enemy ships detected.
Are you looking at the Discord announcement?
Enemy ships detected.
I wish they put more stuff like this, like, earlier in advance rather than the day before. I want to know what the devs are working on and just kind of the thoughts behind ship design and stuff. It's so cool.
Fleet warp.
I wonder how they're gonna ruin the design of
Warp
it
drive active.
by putting missiles somewhere it doesn't need to be. Yeah, let's mount this missile on the edge of the wing. That seems fine.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. ships detected.
I wonder if it'll be, like, alpha friendly. I doubt it, but, like, that would be cool. Yeah. Did you also see like the strikes
We're
of
under
lightning
attack.
as it goes around? As you're watching it, it gets like bolts of lightning that hit the side of the ship.
Fleet warp.
So the blue one, the first thing I looked at when I saw the blue one, I was like,
Warp
is
drive
that
active.
Aurelian's soul? Oh, League of Legends.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
I wonder what that would look like going around the Northfall. I can't wait to see. I am so excited to see this nanocore on a bunch of different ships.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, did you see the hangar has a dragon around, two dragons around it, and bonsai trees. Or something that looks like bonsai trees. I don't know what the actual name of it is.
Enemy ships detected.
I think this has to be one of their best, like, detailed announcements. Yeah, it's just under the dynamic effects showcase. When you click on the Discord update patch notes thing.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
They need more of these, like, animated skins and things. I think people would pay for those.
We're under attack.
Or make them
We're under
earnable in-game
attack.
or something. Just for the skins themselves. Oh, something that wasn't in the
We're under attack.
launcher patch notes, but it was in the Discord patch notes, is that if you have old nanocores for a ship, you can just unlock that skin on that nanocore for that ship. I was wondering if the destroyer would be alpha friendly, since it's a Concord ship. I highly doubt it, but usually the Concord ships don't have a tech level allotted to them, but they do have advanced skills. I don't know if the destroyer is going to be the same.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, I mean, given the nature of a large torpedo launcher being on it, it probably won't be, by that fact alone. I think we finished all the missions over here in Foreign. Yeah, I wonder how the pricing is going to be on those, because isn't it like 1.3 billion right now for the other one? Yeah.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
How tanky
We're
is
under
the
attack.
Enforcer now? Does it get the oh god, there's so many
Enemy
stats on
ships
this thing.
detected.
Yeah, it gets the same across the board, so a destroyer with that? Ooh. Yeah, having a destroyer with the same resistance across the board It didn't say how many low slots it would have, but I'd assume it's probably 3 low slots. We'd be lucky if it had 4. If it has 4, it'll be like the best destroyer in the game.
Enemy ships detected. Fleet warp.
Yeah, that's true. But the Synesis is also a terrible ship.
Warp drive active.
Mini Marshal, here we go. I wonder what, bombard mode with small missiles is like. Because that's its main weaponry is gonna be,
Enemy ships
small,
detected.
4 small high slots, and then the 1 specialty slot. Is it gonna have the same negative effects as the frigate, bombers? Is it just gonna lose all DPS when it uses it?
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Throw, like, rifled railguns on a destroyer and sit at range with the, bombard mode and just get the damage bonus and the range bonus.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack.
I mean,
Enemy ships
an inertia
detected.
stabilizer would be funny. Just to get to that warp time.
We're being warp scrambled.
Because a micro warp drive jump trick is just like
We're under
kind of
attack.
useless on it. I mean, I have no inertia mods on this thing. Activation time, warp stab, warp stab, warp stab. Yeah. I've got nothing inertia related.
Enemy ships detected.
Oh, God. Completing all of the missions. I wonder what it lists the insurance at.
Fleet warp.
Oh, hey, that's better! That's a lot better!
Warp drive active.
You know, only 10,000 minimum compensation. Oh God, that's painful. And 84,000 original compensation.
We're under attack.
Only. Zappa. You know, we pay for the
Enemy
utility.
ships detected.
We don't use any of it. But damn it all, if we wanted to go
We're
and
under
make a
attack.
covert ops monster, we can go do that.
We're under attack.
People used to make fun of the cloaked Tengu.
Enemy ships
Why not
detected.
have a cloaky Marshal? We've got a little bit of a glitch on our module here. It's just sitting there, being unhappy. Man, we've been in foreign for a while, haven't we? I feel like every time I reset missions, I've got 6 more in foreign. Oh, I think I forgot to accept them.
Fleet warp.
No.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it's going to be really disgusting, the price on a golem. That's why I need to get one, like, as soon as they come out.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I mean, when you consider that it would only take
Enemy ships
one
detected.
golem, and you could very comfortably
We're
fight
under
the
attack.
AI Cyan without worry, people are gonna want that. They don't want to be flying capital ships if they can fly something smaller and faster
We're under
and get the
attack.
job done just the same, if not better. Are you gonna get any of the new general units? I think I am.
Enemy ships detected.
I want to get my hands on the capacitor recharge time and the shield recharge time general unit.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
I need those for my tactical defense modules, or implants, since they can be mounted to the tactical defense implant.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah. I mean, so the new ones that are gonna be really good, there's a shield recharge general unit that gives you a 15% better shield recharge, but you lose 5% of your shield HP in total. I think that's a good
Enemy
trade-off.
ships detected.
Another one is the capacitor recharge one, where you'll get, I think it was 15 or 20% capacitor recharge, but your capacitor batteries are like 10% worse or something like that. I don't use capacitor batteries, so that's a really good one for me. And the third one was, stasis
We're
web of
under
fire
attack.
effect on you, or stasis web of fire resistance minus
ships
20%, and you only lose 5% of your flight velocity. I think that's worth it. The other ones are pretty terrible. Yeah, I think all three of those are like the best out of the new ones. I mean, there's no reason not to have the better
Fleet
shield
War.
recharge. There's no reason not to have the better capacitor recharge. And if you're a smaller ship, that
Warp drive
rapid fire
active.
one is so good.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
I think the two worst ones of the new ones were you just gain armor, but you lose, can't remember what it was you lost, but I was like, that's just not worth it. And then the other one was the target painter,
Enemy ships detected.
resistance one, where you will resist 25% of the target painter effect on you, but the trade-off is you are 10% bigger signature radius. That's not worth it. That is probably the single worst general unit in the game. No one wants to be 5%, 10% bigger signature radius just all the time.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
The only time that might actually help you is if you have, like, a Titan firing missiles
We're
at
under
you
attack.
with one target painter on you. Yeah, even for battleships, you look at that and you're like, I'm already being applied, all of the damage is being applied to on me, like, no matter what. Why would I want a 10% bigger signature radius just to have a target painter not affect me as much? It's terrible. On small ships, it might actually get you killed.
Autopilot engaged.
Because on smaller ships, having a 10% bigger signature radius is the difference between, like, a frigate
Warp drive
and
active.
a destroyer. They're gonna start hitting you at 10% bigger. Yeah. Like, 10%, 10% is literally, like, the difference between something grazing you and getting hit.
Warp drive active. Destination reached.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up on my phone, the patch notes again.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Okay, let's see if I can find that armor one. Okay, so the armor one was you gain 10% armor, but you lose 10% structure. What's the point? 10% armor is not that much for an armor ship. It would be much better if it was like 10% resistance or something
Enemy
like that,
ships
or
detected.
5% resistance. The new high slot weapon is only for the Guardian Dreadnoughts. So if you're not gonna get a Guardian Dreadnought, it won't matter to you. Yeah, I wish it was something that you can equip across the board. Well, here's another, kind of terrible, general unit. You will gain 25%, guidance disruption, that's for missiles, resistance, but you will lose 10% of your missile flight time. I feel like that's pretty bad.
Fleet warp.
Yeah, I think depending
Warp drive
on
active.
the pricing of that new destroyer, I might consider picking up 3 of them. I don't know. We'll see where we're at. If it's actually going to be worth my time, because I have no destroyer skills.
We're under attack.
If it can be gotten like
We're
free to
under
play,
attack.
we might try to see if we can grind one out on the Alpha to Omegas.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be in the event in the store itself. But you can also earn one. Oh, hey, someone's scanning me down. They probably just saw what popped up and went, wait, there's 3 Marshals? What the hell is going on?
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, whatever's scanning me must be big. Or at least bigger than me.
Fleet warp.
Where are we at now?
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah. But usually in, low sec, you're not gonna see that notification anyway, because the people hunting you are going to be much smaller. Whether they put on signature radius rigs or anything like that, they know how to get around that problem.
Enemy ships detected.
They will also just use a really small frigate like the Estero, warp in cloak, and set a waypoint, and then warp to the waypoint once they figure out where you are.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I wonder if that guy is just following me around while cloaked.
Fleet warp.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it happen. Usually I'd prefer if they at least, like, say, hey, can I have that?
Warp drive active.
They can send me a message.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
He's gonna be very sorely disappointed when he realizes that all I'm doing is regular missions and there's no loot to be found.
Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
Something I really would like to see Eve Echoes do is put out, like, a general bulletin of, like, achievements within the year. Like, however many people activated AI for the first time, however many people had this kind of ship, whatever the most popular ship was. What the biggest kill mail of the year was. Like, that'd be really cool.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
You could, like, personalize it to the player. Your highest time
We're
in
under
space,
attack.
or what system you spent the most time in and how long it was.
We're under attack.
For me, it'd be Perimeter or Foreign. I've probably spent thousands of hours in each of them. Yeah, there needs to be, like, a recap or something. Maybe that's what I should put in the, Ask Me Anything. I think that would
Enemy
be kind of
ships
fun.
detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I wonder what the single least flown ship is. It's gotta be a destroyer, right?
Enemy ships detected.
Or it could be the Wong Yu. Huh. The Wong Yu could definitely be, like, the least flown ship in this game.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, the Omega Reward Battleship. How many people even own that thing? There's probably not many. Since it requires Omega Duo.
Enemy ships detected.
Oh, nice. I mean, it would be nice if it was, like,
Enemy ships
a little
detected.
bit better. I mean, right now it's in an okay place. It kind of sits right where, um, just below, like, the Raven Navy. It's not quite at that Navy battleship tier, but it's also not Tech 10 or Tech 9. It's that weird middle ground between normal ship and Navy battleship.
Fleet warp.
I mean, I think it's, like, really well balanced in all regards. It's just not that good when you compare it to the ships that are around it.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. The one thing that would set it apart would either be to be able to have command bursts or to have the shield field module on it. Just giving it the
We're under
opportunity to
attack.
have those um, would make it a
We're
very
under
unique
attack.
battleship. Without, like, making it overpowered.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I'm really hoping they release large decomposers, because that's the weapon system that I actually really like, but I can't even use them. I love the look of the decomposers and stuff.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I wonder how many people have actually paid 1,800 days of Omega Duo.
Fleet warp.
I know I'm gonna be prepared for the next
Warp drive
uh
active.
Omega Duo reward.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
I assume they're probably gonna
We're
do a
under
new
attack.
tier of Omega Duo rewards. It'll probably just be the
We're
normal
under attack.
Wang Yu, not the prototype version.
Enemy ships detected.
I mean, we've had the Wang Yu, and it's been alright, but can we get something other than kind of average ships for spending as much money as that is? Because even when we look at the Praxis and the Praxis 2, they're just not good battleships anymore. I love them dearly. I mean, they don't excel in any stat. They're below average in every stat compared to every battleship. The Wang Yu is the first reward ship that's actually been, like, on par.
Fleet
They're
war.
about as fast as everything. They have almost the same DPS as everything at its tier. Their tank is pretty good, I guess.
Warp drive active.
Their capacitor is a bit shit. I don't know. Be nice to have, like, an actually good ship for once.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Something that stands out from the crowd, I guess, is what I want. It doesn't have to be competitive. It'd be nice if it was. But like I said, just adding a shield field module or a shield command burst availability to the
Enemy
Wang
ships
Yu
detected.
would make it a better ship by
We're
far
under
and actually
attack.
give you an option other than just the Nightmare for that kind of
We're
need.
under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Fleet warp.
I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have, like, a command battleship?
Warp drive active.
Rather than just relying on the, battle cruisers? I mean, it's the only thing battle cruisers really have going for them right now, other than Guardians.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, like a battleship
Enemy
equivalent of the
ships
Nightmare,
detected.
or a battleship equivalent of, like, the Ferox Command. It could be like the Raven Command, or, like, they have Guardians, they have Logi, they have Assault Battlecruisers, and we have command ships. Command ships are the most interesting out of all of them. And I think battleships should be able to fill that role. Yeah, we've got the bombers and spec ops, and the siege and faction, but none of these fill that fleet support role,
Enemy ships detected.
other than the Nightmare. The Nightmare
We're
is the
under
only
attack.
faction battleship. It is the only battleship that actually is a fleet ship.
We're under
No.
attack.
I think the closest thing, would have to be, like, the Spec Ops battleships actually have, like, command bursts and stuff, I think. I haven't looked much into the high-end battleships and stuff, so I wouldn't know all of them. And they've got a lot of, like, really rare special
Fleet
battleships, and I'm sure those have some unique traits to them.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack.
And there's definitely, like, a few battleships that have been, like,
We're under
forgotten,
attack.
so to speak. Like, the Scorpion kinda got left in the dust. It got its Scorpion 2, and it got the Spec Ops Scorpion. But, like, the best version of that is the
Enemy
Cobra
ships
right now, but
detected.
wouldn't it be nice to have, like, a
We're
command
under
Scorpion?
attack.
Since it's already a disruption ship, or an
We're
E-War
under
ship,
attack.
just give it a command burst. Make it happy. Make it a fleet ship.
Enemy ships detected.
we need more competition
We're
against the
under
Nightmare.
attack.
That's for sure. There's no reason to have one battleship, one cruiser,
We're under
and one
attack.
frigate that are the only things that can use the shield field. I need some variety, people. Variety.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under
How many more
attack.
missions have we got? 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8. 8 more missions. Made about 100 million so far.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Not including
We're
commendations.
under attack.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in high sec in Gina, getting ready to undock whatever my new shiny ship is, if I choose to. Otherwise, I might just be kind of out of it for this update until the next one. Because I think I am either 10 or 20
Enemy ships detected.
Dragon Chant boxes away
We're
from
under attack. We're under attack.
I'm like 10 or 20 boxes away from getting a Lance of Dread on each of my characters. So it's either this event or next event that I'll have them. And yes, the Scion spawn is increased by 25% of the original value. So if it was like a 2% chance of getting one, now it's 2.5%.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. ships detected.
Yep, in a few updates, we could be seeing me flying 3 Karuras. Although you'll only see them during events where I can actually, warp them from a station to wherever. It's either that or you might be seeing me with, like 140 billion more ISK. Did I just complete the Concord?
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Yeah, each Karura is worth like 50
We're
or
under
60
attack.
billion ISK. So if I sold all 3 and got 140 billion out of it, I'd be pretty happy.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna make the Karuras work on, standard ships. My usual targets. Yeah. Yeah, it would be collecting dust and high sec. I had a lot of thought whether or not I, jump my character out to my nullsec corporation and claim it there. But I just... losing a Karura in that way would suck.
Enemy ships detected.
I mean, I guess it means that once I have the Karuras, I can start looking at doing, capital level Dormant Realm. I don't know how different that is.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna try to do that when the time comes. It scares me, though.
Fleet warp.
The Abyss in EVE Online scares me enough, with its time limit.
Warp drive active.
Alright, 6 more missions left.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Two-second activation time. With everything active.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Almost 10,000 DPS when I activate everything.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I'm probably not far off, am I?
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm still halfway there. We've got like a few million to make and I'll get 150 points there. And then I've got to make another 53 million to get to 300 points.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I know, what the heck? I want that back. It makes me feel special.
We're under attack. Fleet warp.
I like seeing the word recruiter on the side.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
You know, the journey I've had moving from the Raven into a Raven Striker, into the Raven Navy, and then now into the
Enemy ships
Marshal
detected.
has been so much fun. I look back on
We're
it very
under
fondly,
attack.
thinking about how much I struggled to just deal damage and
We're
get
under
things going.
attack.
Yeah, I'm sure we won't see Starbreak for like 2 years. Hell, they haven't even brought back darn, Neon Rain yet, have they?
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, we did get the Ghost Metaphor, that's true. They usually do bring back the
Enemy ships detected.
Ghost Metaphor. That was a really good event for them.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Neon Rain was only a one-time event that they've done. Which I feel might be the same as Starbreak. I don't know. Cyber-X, Neon Rain, Ghost, and Starblade, yeah. They are some of the best nanocores we've ever had.
Fleet warp.
I'm really
Warp
hoping
drive
this,
active.
this soaring dragon nanocore is gonna be cool. It looks awesome. But I don't know what its, stats are gonna be like.
We're under attack.
Because
We're under attack.
I mean, Death Wish is an okay nanocore. It's really good for PvPers. But it's just way too hard to try to get. If it was more available and not, like, impossible to get, I think it could be a much better nanocore. But then again,
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
I think Cyber-X just kind of replaces
We're
Death Wish.
under attack.
And they love to bring Cyber-X back. I think we've had it 3 times or 4 times since it's released.
Enemy ships detected.
They brought back, Illusory Ghost once since its release. They brought back Cyber-X like 3 times. Starbreak is brand new. And Neon Rain was like the very first animated nanocore. And they just haven't brought it back. What the hell?
Fleet warp.
And then you can get, like, Dragon Chant. That thing came out, what, last year? And we've had Dragon Chant come
Warp
back
drive
now
active.
twice or 3 times within a year.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, the CyberX came out like 2 years ago. Neon Rain was like earlier than CyberX. It's like the same year as CyberX, but earlier in the year. Not
Enemies
Neon Rain.
detected.
Neon Rain was like 2 years before CyberX. Yeah, just a little odd that they haven't brought Neon Rain back after all this time. And it's very likely, given the history of the nanocores that did well, that they're probably gonna bring it back anyway for Starbreak. Alright, we managed to make it through all of our missions today.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's see. Since 7 o'clock, which is the reset time for me,
Warp drive active.
we have done 29 missions in just under 2 hours. Yeah. And I can do
Warp drive active.
150 missions a day between my 3 characters. I haven't even started to touch, like, that level of grinding.
Destination docking request accepted.
There you go. Remember how I had talked about, Bensie's video? That's me. It led me down a very different path. Alrighty. Well, thank you for joining me. I will see you again probably very soon, within the next probably 11 hours, because I'm gonna wake up at server reset. I'm gonna look through all the stores, buy the things that I want, and then maybe I'll do a video on that, or we'll just hop over to the Alpha 2 Omega and see if we can do a long grind. Alright, take care and be safe.